Hi survivors, it's me, Purpose and Report. Guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not. These cities are becoming war zones, y'all. And these wicked politicians, allegedly, they orchestrate it to be that way. In this country here, this wicked, evil, Luciferian administration that's in O-F-F-I-C-E right now, they can go down in history for being the ones responsible for bringing this whole country down. They're gonna go down in history for being the most evil, satanic, demon worshipers ever in the history of mankind. I'm telling y'all, all this stuff they're doing is demonic. There's nothing godly about it. So all y'all who keep thinking your V-O-T-E matters, good luck with that. We see what they did with the last T-L-E-C-T-I-O-N. Don't get me wrong. I do think if I had to go with any party, it would be the red. That blue don't mean nobody no good. But people need to start putting their faith back in God and themselves instead of depending on man and man. And if we had a sense of community out here and get together and help one another and love one another and stop being divided like what they want us to be, we wouldn't be in this mess to begin with. If everybody stick together and say, to hell with y'all jobs, to hell with your housing, to hell with your system, stop spending your money on this, we can shut it all down. And they'll be dancing to the beat of our drum. But no, y'all, a lot of people gonna wait until it's too late and be trying to take a stand on stuff. It's gonna be too late. The damage that's been done in the last 3 years, almost 4 years alone, it's been devastating. And we're gonna feel the effects of that for years and years and years to come. Our children gonna feel the effect of that. While we sitting around here talking about it and not being about it. This stuff is serious out here, man. When you have an agenda where they raising the prices on everything, but your wages yet remain the same, and everybody ain't in an uproar about that, that's a problem. When you seeing these wicked P-O-I-I-C-I-A-N-S orchestrating all these different things that you know don't mean you and your family or the city or state that you stay in any good, you better be careful. And I'm speaking in codes, so I won't be sensitive. They slashing budgets for the police, slashing budgets on education, slashing budgets on sanitation workers in the city. In any city, that's a catastrophe. And that's a setup. Setting us all up for our health to be affected, for our money to be affected, for our mind to be affected. How you gonna push an agenda, a health agenda, saying that you have a right to quarantine somebody when you've let millions and millions of people into the country illegally, didn't screen them, didn't screen their health, didn't screen to see about these people past in regards to if they have criminal records or not. Put them in our communities, and then now you're gonna say you have a right to quarantine somebody and send them to a quarantine camp if they're sick when you set everybody up to be that way? How dare you? And ain't nobody doing nothing about it. And I don't think it's right what they've done to a lot of them neither. Y'all invited them to this country. Now, they have us divided in regards to them against us, us against them, when we really should be mad at the powers that be that initiated this. Now they got them people out sleeping on the streets in the cold weather. All that brought them from their country, which I feel like I can't really say that's what they get. Some of them are here for a better life with their families, a lot of them not. Anyway, however it goes, shouldn't be here illegally anyway. But it doesn't make it right for a system to bring them over here. And then you put them on the street. And then you expose all of us to it. Then you're taking our tax dollars to pay for shit that you won't even take our own money to help us out with. That's criminal. It's criminal. Best thing we could do is prepare ourselves. I'm telling you, I'm gonna give it a couple more months before it really just start going downhill real fast. It's already going downhill in a fast way, but before it becomes so out of hand, everybody need to get ready. If you're looking for land in bug out areas in Texas, which I would suggest everybody need to be trying to get some land somewhere and prepare you and your families to get out these cities especially. I do have some for sale and for lease on PrepperZen.com. Very affordable. You can escape the cities, you and your family, and have a safe place to go to where there's swimming, there's camping, there's fishing, there's boating. It's a gated community where you be. Or you just have find your own land. We do have a service that we provide whatever area you're looking for. If you're looking for unrestricted land or land attached to HOA, which I don't suggest, but some people, that's what they want. Certain HOAs are not as bad as others, but we do provide that service. We'll help you find land in the area that's close to, you know, your home and your family. You can also find your survivalism gear on PrepperZen.com. It's time to prepare, y'all. Get your iSat tablets, your hazmat suits, your gas masks. Make sure you have a lot of water and food stored, your candles, your batteries, your first aid kits. Now is the time. We have the PrepperZen mini boxes. All we ask you guys to do is pay for the shipping. We have candles, lighters, Band-Aids, ways to cook, little canned food in there. This is just a starter for those who don't have anything. I tell y'all all the time, you don't have to get anything from me, but make sure you start getting it. Make sure right now, if you're putting your money into your rent and these bills, that's gonna only get higher. You start putting your money into yourself. Invest into being self-reliant. That's the only way we're gonna survive out here, y'all. We're not gonna be able to afford this way of living for a long time. I'm telling you, ain't no telling how long this stuff gonna last. I can give me some fruits and vegetables. And watch this world. Watch the weather, smell your water. Boil and purify your water before you use it. And keep surviving. It's a must. PrepperZen.com.